Alrighty, so hello. What we're gonna start with is the laning stage. We can take a look at that, and then I'll progress through that and take a look at some other areas that I did. So yeah, we'll just start off with the laning stage. We had a little scuffle here at the beginning, nothing too serious. Um, yeah, no one dies, sadly. Just didn't have the spells or anything to follow through. I took I took Stroke of Fate, level 1. I maybe should have took Inkswell, probably would have given us a better chance to kill, but I did take Stroke of Fate. I'm real bad about sticking to guides. I need to get better about that. I need to, because I know how the heroes work and I know kind of what I want to do, but I automatically just default to the guides a lot of times, and so I need to get better at that for sure. So what I'm just gonna look here is just kind of harass this Shadow Shaman since he is pretty low already. Uh, Probably should have targeted the Alchemist more. He is pretty well, he's pretty big target. Like if we can slow down his farm, it's a big deal. Really helps us out. Yeah, missing denies and stuff, not being super effective here. I need to get better at that too, getting some more denies. But I stopped the pull here, which is what I wanted to do, so that works out just fine. Keep the lane shoved up. He's this alchemist. It's going to have a hard time farming, same way as this shaman's not going to be in a great position to support, really, since we keep this lane shoved the whole time. Did get under tower, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's okay. And stop another pull. So as long as we can keep denying these pulls, I think we'll be good. And got a courier snipe here. It wasn't much, it was just some clarities. I've already watched the replay bit. But and I think it's fine. I mean the gold is good. And I missed the stroke here. I always forget that if you're real close to him, it starts on your left side. So I need to be a bit more careful about that when I'm that close, kind of predict. So he did dodge that, and I think we might have been able to get a kill there if I would have got that stroke off with the slow. Clockwork might have been able to get close enough to secure the kill. But got the pull off here, so he does steal a creep or two, but I'm not hugely concerned about it. Yeah, just trying to slow down this alchemist farm as much as I can. And definitely don't want to stand on that acid spray. Just don't want to tick down. There's no point for me to sit there and take it. My Clockwork's really not needing much help in the lane. I'm kind of occupying the shaman plenty. And there we go. We actually do secure the kill here. I'm able to get away from this. I do pop a fairy fire. I don't think it was a bad thing. Could have saved the mango. Probably should have just got some clarities brought out to me instead. No point in using the mango there. Should have saved it for a minute. I do miss the stroke, sadly. If I would have hit it, another kill. Big one right there. Killing. If we could have got both kills, that could have really secured the lane for us. So I need to be a bit better with my strokes. He just sidestepped it. The stuns from the stuns from the clockwork are what got me. I think if he would just been walking, I think I would have hit it. But still, I have to know better than to. I have to know to compensate for that. I do get the last hit there, kill it, and they're chasing, but I do got the boot, so I'm a bit too fast for them to catch. Shaman couldn't get the lockdown on me, and they did get a pull off, so the lane is gonna get shoved forward. Not the greatest thing, but that's okay. We do get the stun here. I get the stroke. Maybe I should have waited for that stroke, just because if I waited, I could have gotten the slow instead of just piling on damage at the time. Wait until the stun's almost over. That way, Clockwork would have had a better catch. Yeah, I don't think it's a massive deal though. He does drop a sentry right here. Yeah, it clears me out. But I do still have the observer there. Did not see that, which is good for me. Should have got some clarities out here. I'm running low on mana, and if we want to make a play, this is a pretty good kill lane with the clockwork, I feel like. So I definitely want some more mana, and I'm not even bringing out any regen, so I need to do that. Should be better about that. Ooh, that sucks for him. No, I'm sure. Let's look at some net worth graphs. Yeah, Clockwork's having a pretty free lane. So is Luna, or Luna safe lane. So we're doing pretty well overall. Alchemist is just an alchemist. He's on top. I'm sitting top of the supports, which is nice. I mean, I'm 1-1, or 1-0-1, so I've gotten some nice gold. There we go, get that stun. And we do secure the kill here. That silence, I don't know if it was necessary per se, but yeah, I think it was fine. Like, was he 6? I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah, he was 6, so it stopped him from getting off that his ultimate and saving himself. He's at regen, I'm sure would have probably overwhelmed us. Clockwork makes a move, gets another kill while I leave, which is good for him. And oh, I had to. Yep, there we go. I was looking at something there. I can't remember what. And so I came top looking to kill maybe. We do end up. That's right. We do end up getting a kill here. Secure the kill. Oh, I missed the stun here. I do die. But we do get 2 more kills. I want to say we kill... Oh no, he gets the... Yeah, he gets the ghost walk off right before we can get the kill. So it was an okay trade. AA did die. You can see AA died, I died, which sucks. But we do get the trade, and Luna gets 2 kills, or I actually get 1. But Luna does kill off the Magnus and forces the Invoker out of lane. So we have a Sven mid lane, so he had to go back to base. And let's skip forward a bit. Not that far. Alright, skip around a bit. Alright, we'll go to about 15 minutes, and then you're ready to go. And we'll jump around some more. Our Luna's having a pretty free lane. I'm just walking top. I don't have a TP up yet. I should do better to stack lanes. I didn't stack the triangle at all. Definitely something that should have been done. But yeah, as long as we can secure our farm, I think we'll be good to go. Gets the stun off. There's the silence. Oh, and I miss the stroke, which is real unfortunate. Yeah, I again missed the. Oh yeah, he does have. I think he had a raindrop there that I popped because it did no damage. But if I would have hit that stroke, maybe we get another kill. Clockwork making moves bottom. That Alchemist has abandoned lane. So we are all good to go down here. Just want to make sure to secure our stacks, that's for sure. I do stack here. I use Grim's best ability, Stroke of Fate, and stack the camps, which I should do more often. I mean, it's perfect. Pull off a double stack on both camps right there for the Sven Luna. Like we can farm like crazy. So I should have stacked more with our team comp. That is definitely a mistake when I play support. Need to make sure to stack camps more. And I'm sitting top looking maybe we can get a kill. And oh, I didn't think I missed the stun, and he dies. Yeah. Yep. That was a mistake. Another one. I threw Inkswell onto the Luna. I thought she would survive longer than she did. But that was not the case. And I do end up dying here. I thought, okay, maybe I can cut through the trees. Oh, no, actually. No, that's right. We turn it around. I was like, I think we died, but no, we don't. That's right. So there we go. Good turn. And Magnus is suffering this game terribly. So that top lane has been secured. Invoker and Alchemist have had pretty free games. Not ideal, but kind of the trade-off. We've secured... all of our cores have had secured games. Alchemist is just an Alchemist, so he's going to farm like crazy. But overall, I think it's been okay. Probably should have blocked the camps on their side, maybe. Wouldn't have been a bad idea. This one, I was trying to figure out who dealt with the camps or whatnot there who farmed those, because I did stack those previously and I don't remember who did it, and I believe we figured out that Invoker did it. So that's not good. And my Luna might have farmed it. I can't quite remember on that one. Luna not in the greatest spot. Magnus is way too far in there. Got that back. There we go. I get that, and he does die. I should have thrown the silence out sooner. Would have saved a headache from the Hex right there. Would have got that kill, given it to the Sven. So I held that. Not needed. I am playing a bit far forward here. I dodged the tornado. Do I get ulted? I want to say I get ulted here. Oh no, that's right. We bait him in, and then silence, and he gets killed, but my Luna dies too, so it's not a great trade for us. Sven is bottom, Clockwork is bottom. So we do trade our off lane, or their off lane, for our safe lane, so not ideal. Just trying to shove this lane back. That's the main goal here. Then moving on. We're kind of getting to that point of the game where carries want to farm. And my goal with the AA, we don't really have, well, Clockwork is pretty active, and that's the goal here, is just to keep him up and going. So we're getting gone on. I managed to get the we get this kill right there. We do lose the tower here, I'm pretty sure. But they do have to commit a lot. They lose people for it, and so we did make them pay for it. It was not a free tower by any means. Yeah, I keep trying to ink swell my my Clockwork there, but it's just, yeah, just not the most ideal situation. And sadly, there's no follow-up, so I'm sitting here. I tried to bully him off, and but he still got the tower. There was no follow-up available, no hook shot available. No, not much to do there, I'm afraid. And I am pretty farmed this game for support. I mean, I'm the top support. Gotten some good rotations, gotten some kills. So we've got the gold, and so I'm at Aether Lens boots at this point, which is a fantastic start for me. Pretty much everything I need. And this is a really bad fight for us. They're behind us, and there's 3 of us here. Sven does the right thing, maybe. Oh, that's right. We go in on this. We should not have gone in, as Luna's dead. They're right here. I get just burst down before I can even think. And then Sven dies, Clockwork dies. We just 5-man wipe right here. I think. Could be wrong on that. No, it is. Yeah, I was like, it is, I'm pretty sure. There it is. We should not have crashed on that as soon as the Luna died. That was kind of a done deal for us. And I am watching this at 1.5 times speed, just for, I don't need to go at 1 time speed. There's nothing too observant, I don't think. We got a lot of push power and early game potential. Magnus scales pretty well, but yeah, Alchemist is definitely a mid-game hero, I would say. But yeah, so we want to got both of those wards, which was not good for him. Definitely want to make sure whenever you block camps to block one camp and then the other outside of ward range, so you can't clear them with both. Make the enemy team commit multiple wards, multiple sentries to just de-warding their camps. But that's alright. We're looking to make a play here. I kind of want to play around this Clockwork right now with his hook shot. He's really strong right now until BKBs come out. And I can throw Inkswell on him, and it's just a good combo, really good combo to initiate with. And we see them down here. It's a bit not the greatest, but I Inkswell, he gets the stun, Clockwork gets the stun in, and he does survive. We do kill off, and there we go, get the 3-man burst right there. Invoker's not in the area. We managed to farm the snakes too, so great fight for us overall. And that combo initiation, managing to get that Alchemist right off the bat with the AA ultimate is perfect. Shuts down his survivability, and a good initiation gets rid of most of their damage at this point. Well, I can't say that. Invoker's a lot of damage and he wasn't there, but definitely not a bad thing. And then I rotate here. Yeah. And Clockwork does manage to stay up. Managed to bully off the Invoker here. But his illusions are nothing to be, nothing to trifle with. He's definitely not very fun to go up against, even illusion-wise. And net worth-wise, Alchemist is 5k. Looking for a fight. Missed the hook shot here. But dodges. See, I thought he dodged there. I don't think he, now that I'm watching the playback, I don't think he actually dodged. I think he just went back for the farm because I had expended my spells. He knew that, so there wasn't a whole lot of follow-up. He also knew hookshot was done, so pretty good. Now that ward right there definitely probably saved my life. I'm not gonna lie. And there we go. Got the stun. I about died to those creeps there. And they managed to turn it around on us. Yeah, sadly. We do kill the Alchemist, which shuts down his farm for a little bit. But not good because we lost our Sven. Luna is still farming though, so that's a good thing for sure. She comes mid, gets some farm. And there we go. Take that farm out. Luna definitely looking real nice this game. Her and Sven are doing quite well. Like I said, Alchemist is just Alchemist. You're not really going to outfarm him if you're trying to outfarm. But we're doing not too bad nonetheless. And we need to go clear out the triangle, so that's what we make our move to do here. Yeah. Clockwork manages to get the hook here. No. Yes, he does. I was like, I think he does, but they have 4 staff and it shuts us off from the fight, so we're not able to follow up there, sadly. And yeah, we're kind of chasing around the map, but don't have the greatest potential to catch in that instance. We're reacting rather than we're being reactive rather than proactive, which is not the best thing to do when you have a Clockwork wants to jump in, find a fight, rather than try and catch. And so right now we just kind of hit that farming stage. And we'll cut to a different clip here. Alrighty, so this is a fight not too long, about 2 or 3 minutes after that last clip ends. And we jump into this fight. They're pushing our top tier 2. They do get it, but we managed to stop that. I come in from a bit of a bad angle and get the silence off, so he will die. Yep, managed to get the slow on that too. And Magnus gets caught behind, so we get a really good 4 kill here. Find Magnus, he's going off towards our camp. Bit of a misstep there, but good fight right there. Alrighty, we got our second fight here about 2 or 3 minutes after the other one. I've noticed I'm really bad about getting my ultimate off. I am not using it effectively at all. I should just drop it onto the Magnus in this fight, really, because it would lock someone down real heavily. We managed to find the kills here. Alrighty, so we got a second fight here, and this is we're kind of kicking it off right here. Going forward, get the jump forward, no jump, but I do manage to hit that, so it kind of stops the jump. I keep saying jump. Good fight, start off, God Strength has been popped, and like I said, my ultimate is not being used very well. Our Sven dives way too deep here. He chases way too far. Yeah, dives tier 2, ends up dying. Yeah, It's just a really stupid move. Kind of shuts down our pushing power too. So really, really not good. We could have probably secured Roche here as well. But once again, he just, the push there kind of screwed us over. If he would have not dove tier 2, could have definitely done a lot more. Alrighty, here's our next little altercation, a few more minutes after the last one. And we're going, we see the Magnus and the Alchemist down here. My Clockwork does show on the map, or shows on the deal here. Managed to get that off, so it is a Dispel, which is really valuable this game with all their stuns and hexes and everything. That Inkswell Dispel is fantastic. Also a heal, so it gives them survivability and breaks them out of all those hexes and stuff. So it's a good 3-man pick off there, and it allows us to push this tier 2 pretty uncontested, and I can't remember what we do next, but it opens us up a bit. Manages to catch. We don't catch the Invoker. He keeps getting away. Yeah, we take the tier 2, but this Rubik keeps stealing Eclipse, or had Eclipse, so he keeps nuking down our cores, which is not an ideal situation. And now on to the next. Alrighty, so we've been in a pretty good position for most of this game, as you guys have seen, and we start turning around here, and our Sven and Clockwork get caught out by the Roche Pit, and it's a really bad fight for us, and it definitely will punish us, so I'm going to show you that. Get that Eclipse off and stun BKB. I take the double damage there. It does cost me my life, but I think it's worth it to deny it from them. I could have just denied it, like, with a hit instead of taking it. Maybe I could have lived, but I doubt it. But it opens us up, and they're gonna push pretty far. Yeah, you got an Invoker on your team and Shaman, so they have the push potential. I don't remember if I buy back. I don't think I do. For some reason, they don't take it. They don't push, because they definitely could have pushed here. They're up 5-3. They go Roche. That's what the deal was. And Eclipse, get the double kill there. Massive fight. I didn't buy back for this one. I could have, but it was obviously not needed now, because, well, we won. And then we go take Roche now. Yes. Yes, for some reason I was thinking we didn't. Alright, so we go in, take the Roche, easy with the God Strength, not a big deal. And there we go, take that, run down mid, yep, ping it out, go attack mid. So we can turn this fight around. Great fight for us there around the Roche Pit, really helped counteract the other fight at the Roche Pit, which got us in a bad spot. They could have taken tier 3s there, but they opted for the Roche instead. And it cost them, well, it cost them Roshan and a tower. So, good turnaround for us. Fantastic fight. And now we move on to look to pressure some more. Alrighty, so we took that mid lane rack shortly after we pushed that mid lane. And it wasn't too much. We got a pick off or two, but it wasn't too much interesting stuff to look over there. Pretty generic, since they were down some people. Our Sven is very gung-ho in this game, which is okay, but at the same time, it is kind of putting us in bad positions quite a few times. So we're actually going to look to fight bottom. Luna gets caught out, so we're on our way. Luna manages to die. Aegis is popped, though, not a big deal. Get that ultimate off. Big ultimate right there. Gets the Shaman and the Magnus out. Managed to get the kill right there. Get a kill right there. And we can actually secure this Invoker. Got that silence on him, which enables us to kill him so he can't ghost walk away or anything. So a good fight. And a pretty scary thing. Yeah, scary fight. The Rubik buys back. He could have killed pretty much any of us at that point. Maybe not me, because I was still pretty full health, because I was just spamming from the back. But Clockwork and AA were very, very low. So it's a 3-man push right here, and does have hook shot on this Rubik, but that's nothing to worry about. I did buy a Kaya just to buff up my spells even more, do more damage, because I am actually pumping out quite a bit of damage right now in the game. Just Grimstroke does that, obviously, and it was definitely not a bad go about. So we do manage to siege this, although Alchemist is coming back up. We should back out. Manages to stop that. Actually managed to silence that. Our Clockwork does end up dying still, and I end up dying here as well. I waited way too long. Magnus has Blink Dagger, Skewer, Force Staff, the whole 9 yards. Actually no, I don't. Yes, I do. I do die here. Get hit with the tornado, they catch up, I'm dead. So is AA actually. That Empower, that reverse polarity really screwed us up there. So yeah, that was the end of that fight. Overstayed our welcome too much. I think if we would have backed sooner, like with 5 or 6 seconds left on that magnet or the alchemist respawn, we would have been just fine. We had the outpost; they couldn't TP behind us. There's no way they chase us after that. So just overextension, and definitely need to be more wary of that in the future. Alrighty, so this is a big fight right here. About 45 minutes into the game, we're looking to rotate bottom. We try and make a play on an invoker that we saw. He gets away. Yeah, committed on that. They get away, but we spent a lot of spells. Nothing too big, luckily, other than the hook shot, but that's really not that massive. And actually managed to find a great setup there on the Magnus. He didn't get off his RP, and the that we locked them down together with our with AA Blast and Ink Swell and everything. So they both end up dying, the Magnus and the Alchemist, right at the beginning of that fight, which really sets us up to win the fight real easy since they have no tanky frontliners. They're just running away at that point. And we're looking to push high ground here since obviously there's no one else there. And I get off. There we go. I get that off. There's no BKB piercing spells, sadly. But we do manage to get the kill onto the Alchemist. That's a dieback. It's a massive kill. And once again, we're kind of left with the 4 of us here, which is kind of semi-ironic that the off lane and the 2 supports survive, but the cores don't. The safe lane and the mid laner don't. But nonetheless, we're going to look to push the tower. And I do throw that on him, so it's actually enough to save him. And Magnus, I started jumping in a little bit fast there, not gonna lie. Managed to get the stun off, and we turn it around for a fantastic deal. That ultimate really set it up there with the Luna follow-up. Locked them in. Magnus was trying to go forward, Invoker was trying to go back. They get stuck, get hit by the entirety of the Luna ult. Managed to take these towers pretty easy, not a big deal. And now looking to jump forward, and we catch the yeah, we do end up catching the shaman there. Luna, she's a great pusher, so we end up taking this tower real easy. And we rotate top. Actually, we go to finish the game here. Alright. So Sven did pop it. We rotate top. I definitely want to get out of the high ground. Don't want to get caught up there, that's for sure. Almost thought I would get caught, and we do manage to catch the Invoker here, which is pretty big. I end up dying, commit too far forward, going for the Invoker. Should have stayed back. It was up there with my Sven, which cost me. But overall, we do get that tier 3 tower, and we get a set of racks. So it's we should have played it better. Wasn't the best fight on our end, but that's okay, I think. Well, we manage. Alrighty, so what they ended up doing was they took Roche after that, after we died, and they took Roche, and so we're all back up now, just respawned, pushing top. Luna's gonna TP in, she has bots, but it was not a great idea for us because we decided to start pushing against an Alchemist Aegis. So we managed to get off a good start. Burst him down just fine, not a big deal. Yeah, easy kill, but the problem comes now when we get RP'd and death comes very quickly to us. Yeah, kills all 3 of us. Fantastic RP, double RP there, refresher orb. and that really hurts us. Massive commitment on their part, but it was 100% worth it. Got the 4 kills, Sven die back, so it was a really good fight for them. And we should have been more cautious about that. Walking into an Alchemist Aegis was not the best idea, and we should have known that. I mean, we knew he had it, and they just took it like a minute or so prior. So it was an oversight on our part for sure. Alrighty, so what happens this time is they're looking to push high ground, which is reasonable. I mean, you got to die back on the Sven, you got Luna and Grim down, and it's 2 versus 5. Makes sense. So I buy back, defend high ground, obviously. And so I'm just throwing out ink swells. Left and right, not ink swells, stroke of fate. I just want to keep them off as much as I can. So I'm just going to sit back here and throw out strokes. Just one after the other, clearing out waves. And we managed to do it right there. See, cleared out. And so they jump forward, looking to commit, because we don't have our Sven. Well, I get an ult off. Pretty big ult, too. Catches double Ice Blast as well. And so it's a great start. Silence, stun, go forward. They stole my ultimate, sadly, so it did cause a bit of a headache in that regard, but we chase and we're looking to fight. So I throw a swell onto my clockwork there, but the BKB from the invoker saves him. Get the hex off onto that. Magnus stops him from making any RP plays, and we catch the shaman right after that. So we're still chasing. Clockwork very, very low. Managed to jump forward, get the stun or get the hex off, and so that's 5 dead, 4 dead. Sorry. Invoker makes it out. Not a huge threat though by himself. He can't split push us, and we got 1 set of racks to take. So they buy back. So this is gonna be 1 continuous clip. We jump forward, and they're going on our Luna, and so they get skewered in, double RP. Done, but it's not enough damage. They don't quite have enough there to take us out. Take out the Luna. She gets off Satanic, didn't have the damage follow-up. And Sven gets killed. Not the best start. And this is a clip I'm very proud of right here. So we're in this, get the stun off. There we go. And there we go. Get another stun off. Once again, very proud of this clip. So it's right now, right? 2 versus 3. Well, Luna's gone, so it's me and a support here. I'm jumping forward. I'm going all out on this guy, and I swell myself, go, catch him, and right-click him down, make a kill streak, double kill. managed to take it, and it was just, that was a very, very fulfilling clip, and Luna actually ends up securing the game right here. So that's the end of ours. We'll keep it going just to follow it through, but that ending fight there, I'm very, very proud of that game, that gameplay. That felt so good to do in game, and Luna's backdooring them. I didn't even realize it at this point. Didn't communicate it. Like Luna BKB hitting, game over. That's it, GG. And so that last fight right there, I was so proud of that, and that was one of the big reasons I really wanted to review the game. So yeah, we ended up winning. And I'm just going to continue on and look at the scoreboard here. And so I had my items. I had Octarine Core, Yashikaya, Scythe, just a whole bunch of lockdown spell spam items. Did do a buff with the Yashikaya, got that move speed too, because I felt like that was a big contributor. I was actually the lowest damage dealt, but I was a huge just stun. That's all I was doing that entire game pretty much. I was just wanting to throw out stuns and dispels and lockdown and silences. I was not concerned with the kills. I did end up getting 15 kills, most on the team, ironically. But yeah, so it was just fantastic go about. I felt like fantastic gameplay from everyone. Clockwork was a ton of fun to pair with right there. 33 assists, 9 kills. Yeah, overall just a fantastic game. Could not have been happier with the overall outcome either. I mean, obviously we won, so that was a look at that. And net worth wise, I mean, Alchemist was fat, but our Luna was farming, and that is the truth for sure. Did die here, so that set her back, but she was right on pace with the Alchemist the longer this game went. AA Blast, he picked an Alchemist into an AA, not the best move. So that's on him. But this right here, I was lower to mid, but I feel like I contributed quite a bit, and I think it was definitely one of my best support games, in my opinion. I mean, I know it's obviously all relative, but I feel like that was a fantastic, it was a tremendous amount of fun to play for sure. Um, didn't get, I did not get MVP sadly, but no, I'm just joking. Luna deserved it. She was carrying us hard. But yeah, that was the Grimstroke gameplay review. Like I said, Archon 3 is my rank. Nothing too special about average, but just wanted to go over that, look at it, to kind of pick through it for my case and throw it up on YouTube. Just be like, anyone wants to watch this and see what I do, kind of if you any pointers or whatnot, just go, you're more than welcome to put it in the comments and say like, hey, this is what you could have done better. Maybe try out this build. Maybe for these heroes try this or that or something like that. And I do know there's areas I need to work on, like positioning and execution of things. Communication would definitely help a little bit because some of those were miscues just because we weren't talking. Like with Clockwork, could have been great setups if I'd known when he was gonna hook shot. He kind of just jumped forward at times, so a little bit miscues, but that's what you get in public games. I mean, people don't talk all the time, but nonetheless, I think it was a fantastic game, ton of fun to play, and I just wanted to share that with y'all. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will looking to do some more of these reviews of games I do, and maybe at some point other people's games, maybe tournament games too. Just kind of a whole array of things. But yeah, so that is it for me. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.